Hey everybody, I'm going to cut right to the chase, and it's about to get a little bit rowdy in here because this is a subject that I'm extremely passionate about. So if you are perhaps feeling a little bit hormonal or emotional and you're worried about getting your feelings hurt easily by overly blunt language or slightly offensive terminology, then you can go ahead and just click out, because I'm about to get real and I might get a little bit feisty and fired up. Clarify, it is completely fine for me to use this overly abrasive terminology because I myself have also taken part in some of this moronic thinking that I'm going to be talking about. Starting out with just a little educational lesson. Does everybody know what this is? That's right, it's a scale. And I wanted to let everybody know a little unknown information that's out there as far as exactly how the little digital number gets presented on this screen, or if maybe it's the kind of scale where there's a little dial that turns and a needle that points to a number. Do you guys actually know what's happening inside the scale to create that particular delivery of information? There's little bitty demons inside that are giving that to you, because scales are possessed by the devil, and I believe that they come straight from the depths of hell just to screw with people's heads. Point number 2. How many times have women gotten on a scale at the beginning of the day and felt really good, been in generally a pretty upbeat mood, and they step on a scale and it perhaps doesn't tell them exactly what they're wanting to see, and it just ruins their day. It starts them off on a bad foot, they're in a bad mood, they feel sloppy and fat, and they feel like all of the effort that they put in towards exercise and eating healthy just isn't even worth it, and it's a downhill slide. Too many dang freaking times, and I'm sick of it. Women, stop doing that to yourselves. Point number 3. Let's talk about what a scale actually indicates to you. The only thing that a scale tells you is the amount of pressure that you're putting on any given surface that you're either standing or sitting on. It means absolutely nothing as far as what's going on within your body. There is sometimes, keyword sometimes, a correlation between what the scale tells you and what's going on in your body. But usually those two, even when it is correlated, they're not even lined up right. And it's amazing to me the amount of extraordinarily intelligent people that can step on a scale and somehow become complete idiots, and all reason flies out the window. Everything that they think and feel about what they're seeing and what that means about their body doesn't come from any kind of logic or reason. Example number 4. People might have had a fantastic week of eating healthy and getting the exercise every day, and they feel great. They catch glimpses in the mirror and they're starting to see some muscle tone where they normally don't, and their energy level is great and they're feeling more confident, and they can tell that they're making strength gains when they're in the gym. But then they get on a scale, and because it doesn't somehow line up with the way that they're feeling, oh, I get on the scale, I've gained a pound. All of that must have been in my head. No, it's not. The scale is just stupid, and people that get on scales and let that tell them anything about what's going on with their body or how far they're progressing, suck it up, okay? It's dumb. Why do we do it? Why do we believe it? Please take your scale and go throw it against a wall and break it, or throw it out a window. But then all of those feel-good, awesome vibes are completely demolished simply because you step on a scale and it doesn't tell you a particular number that seems to align where you think you should be. People get way off track in not only what they're striving for and what their motivations are and should be, simply because of a silly number that doesn't mean anything. Moving on. Point number 5. You want to know something that makes me irate and livid is when I see people going on these extreme, they call them cleanse diets. Really, they're just extreme diets. And they're all, oh, I hadn't exercised one time and in 1 week I've lost 10 pounds. Congratulations, you've lost water weight, probably some lean muscle, so now your metabolism is even slower, and any kind of fitness journey you take on in the future is actually going to be more difficult now. But way to go! fail. Nothing good is going on, and you're setting people up that are maybe not very educated about nutrition and health to think that somehow the journey that you're on is the way to go, and it's not. Point number 6 is a true story that I'm going to bring to you guys. I was working at a fitness center and saw this woman get on a scale, get off the scale and start crying. I went up and started talking to her, and she then told me about how she had been working for the last 6 months for the first time in her life, trying to eat healthy, exercising all the time, and that particular day she was feeling really good about her exercise session, was feeling upbeat, had good energy. She stepped on the scale and sees that she's actually not lost anything, and she was crying, and she said, I get on the scale and nothing happens. And all I had her do, I recommended to her, she told me about everything she was doing with her health and nutrition, and I was like, great path, you're doing good, stay with it. I want you to stay off of the scale, because the power that the psychology of what happens when you get on a scale and how that influences the body is huge. I can't hammer that home enough. She did not gonna get on a scale for 3 weeks. I'll have you know, that's all she did. Didn't get on a scale. Came to me 3 weeks later crying tears of joy because she got on the scale for the first time in 3 weeks and had lost 8 pounds. All she did was not get on the scale. I thoroughly believe that when you are somebody who gets on a scale all the time, whether it be daily, sometimes multiple times a day, your body somehow senses that you're wanting to lose weight, and there's something right in your core that is like, whoa, everybody batten down the hatches, hold on to as much energy storage as you can, love handles, keep it strong, thighs, hold on to the cellulite, we got to conserve this energy, we don't know if we'll be getting enough calories to sustain ourselves, and it completely impedes your body actually releasing fat for energy or whatever you might need it for. So just to wrap all this up, my whole point in creating this channel is to help give people something that allows them to feel really good about themselves and helps keep their mind on the right track, and just helps them enjoy and understand all of the benefits to derive from living a healthy life. Where your motivation should come from is how you feel. It feels so great to feel healthy and strong and eat the right things, when how you feel is your driving motivation. The aesthetics of things and how your body looks will naturally fall more in line with where you want it to be. I want everybody to feel good about themselves. Unfortunately, the scale seems to demolish that and negate it far more often than I see it actually helping. Stop weighing. Scales are, once again, such a poor indicator of what's going on in your body, good or bad. Get off the scale, stay off of it, and really help your driving focus be how you feel. How you feel, the choices that you're making, and let yourself feel good about it. I promise it's worth it. I promise. Trust me. Trust me. I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully I won't get quite so fired up in the next video and scare anybody off, but I hope you guys have gotten some important information from this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.